Welcome back to The Neighbors and another peek at what really goes on in Granada Hills. And apparently there's a lot going on. Our recap of the score. Each of our ladies has won $50, so you're all tied up. And now let me tell you that we're going to repeat something that one of your neighbors told us about you. And if you can guess which one said it, you'll win $50, okay? And neighbors, remember, it's up to you to convince them that you're the one who gave us this piece of information, because if they pick you, you'll get $25 whether you said it or not. So this is the real test to see how well you know your neighbors, but be careful, because if they fool you, you won't win any money at all. Now, Gail, here's your first question. One of your three neighbors has told us that the movie title that best describes your husband, Mark, is Jaws. Jaws, okay? Let's find out why they would say that. And Sarah, why did you say that?
Well, Gail, I said that because Mark is so outgoing. And once when Jim and I went into a store, he talked and talked and talked until we finally bought something. And he wouldn't quit. And he just goes on. And he's always the life of the party. And I definitely said that.
Because he's got a big mouth.
He talks an awful lot.
An awful lot.
Sometimes he gets on your nerves, even.
Well.
All right. Linda, what do you say?
Well, Gail, I think that's a perfect description in Jaws, because when at night, especially when he's ready to make love to you, you just go, Gail, and it just sounds like Jaws. I've got ears and I've got eyes too. So I would say that it's definitely Jaws. I mean, just like a whale would attack a shark, he would attack you like Jaws.
Gee, you're getting Sharon all excited.
I'm getting excited too.
Susan, why would you call Mark
Gail,
Jaws?
you know how much Linda knows about sex.
I know.
No, don't believe her. Now you listen to me. What you didn't see the movie, right? You didn't see it. You missed the appetite of this animal, right? With Frankie, you should know.
She knows Jaws.
No, I don't talk about things like that. I mean, appetite, like in food. You have got to see her husband to appreciate Jaws.
He eats a lot.
He's a happy man.
I said
happy man.
All right, okay. Now, wait a minute,
I mean,
give Susan a chance to finish. She said he has a voracious appetite. And you heard the rest of the answers. Now, who do you think it is?
That's a hard decision.
Dorian Gray. It's
a little bit of each one of them. He likes Jaws for all those reasons. But,
I want to hear.
I think it's Susan because he does love food.
You think it's Susan because he does love food. And Susan, $25 to you for being so convincing. And Gail, you're wrong. It was Sarah. Yeah?
It's between Linda and
All right. Our score is still 50. It's all tied up. Sharon, here's your question. It's in the opinion of one of your good neighbors that if you were to have a night out all by yourself, you would probably spend it at one of their homes while she was away. And let's see why she would have said that, okay?
I want to hear this.
Why do you think she'd want to spend the night at your house?
Well, let me tell you, we've been to a lot of parties, and I've noticed she always had an eye on my husband. She even likes to play with his chest hair. Right, she thinks she's gorgeous. And
I know you. Go ahead.
I mean, she just loves him, and I know that, well, her husband is being so little. My husband's being...
He's a big guy.
He's tall, and there's just a lot to grab.
And she grabs
She would really, I think she would try.
It's an idea. I'll have to try it.
She would really go to my house.
Linda's saying she's got the greatest husband in the world, and you can't keep your hands off him.
I'll try it. She's
Sarah.
convinced me. Go ahead.
Very chest you've got at home.
That's true.
Right.
Right. Go ahead.
4 kids I've got, but at 8 o'clock at night they are sleeping. I have the quietest house after 8. Now,
My children house quiet after 8.
what interests you most in life, Sharon?
What do you think?
4 children. She doesn't need any more children.
Susan
It's
says...
ability that counts.
Susan lies. You go ahead.
Okay,
Sarah.
Sharon, you know that you've told me on a lot of occasions
A lot?
that you really like Jim, you love talking to him, you
Yep.
love
Not
being
as
with
much as
him.
Gary.
Yes,
I'll take both on. Go
she's
ahead.
always said she's like my husband, the best of all the other neighbors' husbands. And you know you told me that a few weeks ago, remember?
Yes,
And
I did,
I
as a
said
matter of
that
fact.
about Jim.
All right.
Smokey the Bear is cousin
He's
too.
too baby looking.
So you have
She
their
wants more
three answers.
mature men.
Well, for your
Sarah
husband
would share
still,
her
it sounds like.
Which house?
Sorry,
Now, wait a minute, ladies. Now, wait a minute.
Well,
Sharon,
let's
which
see.
house would it be?
I would think this time would probably be Linda's house because Gary's hair in his chest.
Linda, $25 to you and to the hairy one. And you, Sharon. Sharon, you're absolutely right. It was Linda. You win $50. Good.
Man dropping him.
And Sharon takes our lead. Now, Gail, one of your neighbors said the best description of your marriage is good and plenty. Now, let's find out why Susan would say that.
What are you talking about?
But you're sitting here.
I got the best impression from the two of you. I mean, you're just well matched. You get along good.
Yeah, but you lied to
And
me the
with-
last time.
Lying is not my thing.
That's what you told me last time.
I spend more time in church than anybody's trying to get over it.
I've been home on Sundays.
So, Susan, you're saying,
Drinking
Susan, you're saying it's a good and plenty type
And,
of
and
relationship.
her husband is plenty.
All right. Let's find out why Sarah would say that, okay?
Okay,
The
Gail.
last time.
Okay, you know my sense of humor. That came to me right away when I pictured you and your husband good and plenty. You're a good friend, a good neighbor. Your husband is plenty. He's plenty. He's big. He's great. And both of you go so good together. I pick good and plenty.
Oh, that's not
Gail?
I said that.
All right, now let's give Linda a chance. Let's give Linda a chance.
Okay, what's your story? What's your story?
Briber. But I always tell the truth. And you know me from a few years ago.
She would if she knew it.
I said good and plenty because he is big and he is a lot of him, and especially during the night. I mean, there's just so much to cover.
He must be all over.
Well, you said
She runs up and down the block.
I mean, that story, remember, on the honeymoon? You know, I mean, there was a lot to see, and you were shocked yourself. And there's just...
Really? Okay. Gail, is that true?
And even after 8 years, there's still a lot to cover. You won't
We follow you, Linda. Yeah, we get the idea. Must have been some honeymoon, huh?
It sure was. Unbelievable.
Okay, who called you?
He hasn't been able to
They
forget
all remember different things. God, should I go with Sue again? Last time she was wrong.
She goes to church.
But she goes to church. I know, but Linda remembered the honeymoon.
I'll never forget that.
I think Linda was there.
Yeah, I think Linda was all over.
So who are you picking?
I'm going to take Linda.
You're going to take Linda. So
husband
Linda,
doesn't
you
want
win
her, you can
$25 for being so convincing. And Gail,
Susan.
you're wrong. It was Sarah.
I don't trust you anymore.
Our score remains Sharon 150 and Gail has 50, and Sharon, here's a chance to pick up another $50.
Okay.
Sharon, when comparing your husband Gerald to an animal, one of your neighbors said he was like an X-rated tiger. Oh my God! Gerald, like an X-rated tiger. Who would say a thing like that? Let's find out why Sarah would.
Okay, you know I had to say that about Jerry. First of all, every time I call you up on the phone and he answers, I can't get him off the phone. He's always saying all these obscene things to me. And
Goody, go ahead.
And also, when we were at your party, and I was wearing that, well, you know what
Yeah,
I was
I know what
wearing.
you were wearing.
And he could not keep his eyes off me. And that is why I called him an X-rated tiger.
You think Gerald may have a little crush on you?
Of course.